Sunday means promotions, of course, as per usual. When we have promotions on Sundays. We don't have any new... actually, we have an announcement. A little mini announcement. But we'll start off with the promotions. I would like to ask Mr. Irish, the drummer, the one and only, to stand on the little podium in front of me, please. Not the drummer, the fifer. Sorry. Obviously, it was gonna happen last week. But Irish was unfortunately preoccupied with wanking and sleeping. So he's gonna get promoted this week instead. Congratulations, Irish. You're getting promoted to Sergeant Major today. Give him a C, lads. There we go. And there's no question about it, he deserves it. Most of you know the work he put in the trainings and helping out, and he's a very active person in TeamSpeak. Helps people get on and get better at melee, etc. So that goes for everyone. We have a number of people who who really want to help you become better. Irish is one of them, so don't feel afraid. Don't be afraid to ask him to help you become a melee pro. Sakkonen was his Padawan back in the days, and you can see the improvements in little Sakkonen. Okay then, obviously the Sergeant Major is in charge of the discipline in the regiment, the sergeants, etc. Because we have a problem, which I need to address. Some events, when I allow it, it's fine to be a bit trolly and fuck around and that. But for the most part, I want you to understand that it takes a lot of fucking energy to do this full time, a couple of times a week, leading, structuring, sorting events out, making sure everyone is messaged about new stuff and that. So, do us a favor and fuck around less. Some people, it's really good and just... I'm not saying it's gonna be like a PTS regiment, standing still in line and just not moving. If you move 1 inch, you get stabbed. That's not how it works. But if we see someone headbanging like too much during the events, jumping and just being a nuisance and teabagging, for example, was that Argento again? Yeah, that's a good example when I'm talking about this as well, Argento. You should pay attention. So, and that's just to relieve us from, like, we can spend more time sorting out fun events and doing a proper community for you guys and for ourselves, and not having to stop the line just because a few people are fucking around. So, again, it's not gonna be an SS Gestapo core that Irish will be running. It's gonna be just so you understand when to fuck around and when not to. Okay? You got 22.5 hours to fuck around. You don't have to do it during events. And if you show up early to an event, go on the server, then you may fuck around all you like. But it's during event time. I want to keep it a bit... well, under control is the best phrase I can use to describe it. Where the fuck do you come from, Memphis?
I've been here all along, mate.
It's like Hermione in that Harry Potter movie. It's like, how did you make it here? Did you see her come in? Alright, that's it about that. We have medal today. Go on, Mr. Mebphis.
Are you being serious right now?
Hey.
I think you should do it.
Okay, I'll listen. Well, obviously, if you were here when we beat the crap out of the 45E, the sneaky little buggers who kept 99% of the time during this event to shoot officers in our line, and others, most likely. There was one guy, one teeny tiny Englishman who stuck out of the crowd and made his presence known by having 10 kills and 0 deaths, which is what is required to have a melee medal in this regiment. So, could Mr. Mebphis step up to the little podium in front of me, please? Give him a C, lads. Obviously, Mebphis is in charge of handing out the medals. It would feel a little bit silly if he gave him out himself. Could I get up on the little podium in front of myself, please? That doesn't really work. So, Mebphis obviously is very good.
As well.
Yes.
People were complaining that, oh, it's too hard to get the medal. 2 people have got it since you've been complaining. Shut up. Just get good at the game. Stop crying.
Exactly. If you're a filthy casual player, which I have no problems with, you will never get a melee medal. That's a fact. You will never get a melee medal or get distinguished in any form if you don't put time into becoming better in the game. We can't train you in 30 minutes before every event or on trainings on Thursdays. You need to go on every day on group fighting server. Doesn't have to be long, 30 minutes an hour or something like that, just to become adequate or better in melee. And Memphis is one of those, obviously. Congratulations, Memphis. Oh, I always wanted to do that. So yeah. Other than that, I nearly forgot. The double to W. I nearly forgot. Was let's see if he's here. It's Psycho. You can stay where you are, but you can state what you had in mind for the. What was it? You had some hand games and stuff.
Ah, yes. Because I'm celebrating something in real life,
User disconnected
I was
from your
going to give
channel.
something to the 84th as well. And therefore, Edward had a good idea to have a horse race here in the Napoleonic Wars. And the prizes for the first, the second, and third person to get a Life is Feudal copy paid by me.
Hey! That is a good game. So.
Are you pregnant?
Yes, very. So everyone, obviously you know about Life is Feudal. There's most likely a lot of people in your friends list playing it as we speak. I think it's good, I just haven't had enough time to play it yet. So have you set a day on next Sunday after the event then? Or before? Okay, after the event, okay. Next Sunday after the dismissal, I'm gonna try and sort a map out so you can have a proper horse race to earn games, and those games are quite expensive, so you guys might want to show up for that. So do they have to sign up or anything, or just show up?
I guess just show up after the event.
Okay then. So stick around after next Sunday and do it for the horse racing competition to get a Life is Feudal copy for you and maybe 2 other people. That's really appreciated. Thank you, Psycho. And congratulations on your IRL medals.
Thank you.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we break her
Yes,
off?
one thing.
Yes, Stefan.
Die in peace!
Rest in peace!
Can I have a quick second?
What?
Yeah, maybe not a lot of people have been responding to the Project Reality thing, but the people I ask do have interest, so I want to ask everyone again if they have interest. Please.
Yeah, I'll be in the horse race.
Project Reality.
Yeah, the free-to-play standalone mod from Battlefield 2.
User left your channel.
Post it on the forums and we'll see
Yes,
how many
it is.
people.
Is that one very old?
They're like, yeah, I really want to do that, and
Oh
then
my
nobody.
User disconnected
Oh,
from
okay.
your channel.
So Project Reality. If people are interested in playing that, just message Hakuman. Is that okay, Hakuman?
Yeah, sure.
User left
Yeah.
your
So
channel.
Hakuman is in the Steam group, so you can find him easily. Project Reality is also a good mod for Beef 2. Good.
User joined your
Wait,
channel.
we do have a meeting, right?
Yes, we have a staff meeting. So the rest of you scrubs who aren't special at all,
User
like
disconnected
Corporal
from
and
your
above,
channel. User
go
left your
suck a
channel.
penis,
User
and I'll
left
see you
your
next
channel.
time.